Hello, this is Michael from Inward. I'm a sales recruiter and I'm here to talk to you about 3 roles with one client. There's 2 senior roles paying 100k basic and a mid-market role paying 70k basic. Client is a worldwide consulting business. They've got a very symbiotic relationship with the vendor whose technology their solutions are built around. And I say that because these guys have got 3,000 employees worldwide and they're installing some of the biggest sales around this particular vendor. So I'm sure that if these guys went under for some reason, the vendor would probably be crying all week. They've got an awesome UK head of sales. I've known this guy for quite a long time, and when he moved to this particular company, it was clearly a massive hire for that company. And admittedly, I was a little surprised by it, and I asked him to talk me through it and the reasons that he joined them. And actually, he painted a very good picture of where these guys are and where they're going to go in the fullness of time. They sell very large deals. So even on the smaller of the 2 roles, a deal might be 300 to 500k. On the bigger of the 2 roles, deals are often into the millions. And it's focused around one particular ERP platform. So the 2 roles, they're basically very similar to one another, albeit the more senior of the 2 is going after bigger, sort of £1 million plus deals. The mid-market role is selling deals that are typically around 150 to $500,000. The requirement for the senior sales role is some form of knowledge of ERP or consulting. So it might be that you work for a consulting business who sell consulting projects around big application installs, or maybe even somebody from a SaaS vendor. This leads us on to the person, because then I got talking to him about the personal requirement. He said, "You know, Mike, in this market, there's just not often enough urgency with the salespeople, and they're a bit too consultative sometimes." He said, "I do want a consultative salesperson, but I really want somebody with some urgency, somebody that's got big deal experience, and somebody that's got a stable track record." They sell cross-vertically, so the vertical requirement here isn't important. For the sales role, again, ERP knowledge would be great. It's not a prerequisite. Maybe some sort of finance software knowledge, or you'd probably look at somebody from a general application software background. So if you'd sold CRM or something like that, I'm fairly sure that would be fine too. For the personal requirement here, 10-year sales experience, having sold some deals of around 200k, but the hunger to get up into the Premier League. And that's a very important point. So if you're in the Tier 2 market, if you're selling SAP B1 or Microsoft BC or Epicor or any of those mid-tier products, where I've seen in this job that I've done for 22 years, is actually the people that earn the most money sell the biggest deals. And often in that big deal arena, it's hard to break in. This is a good opportunity to do that. Package for the senior sales is around 100k basic, 200k OTE. You may pay a little bit more, but it's around that mark. They're a tier 1 player and they've got some massive consulting power. So if you're selling big multi-million pound deals for a company that sells the consulting side, then actually you need a big consulting bench to be able to sell those deals. These guys certainly have that. For the sales role, they're going to pay around 70 to 75k basic. As I've said, it's a good opportunity to get in with a tier 1 player, and it's a stepping stone into a massive career. If you're interested in either of these roles, my contact details are on the screen. Thank you.